Horace Greeley was the famous newspaper editor of the wildly successful New York Tribune, and he also served as the U.S. representative of New York from late 1848 to early 1849. In May of 1871, Horace was selected by a group of Republicans who were against the corrupt administration of President Ulysses S. Grant, and they formed a group called the Liberal Republican Party. Greeley's campaign was poorly managed to say the least, not to mention his political views and association with colorful characters like Mark Twain and Karl Marx were used as ammunition by the GOP. Behind the scenes, though, things weren't looking so good for Horace's personal life as his wife, Mary Cheney Greeley, had succumbed to tuberculosis in October of 1872, which plunged Horace into a depression that he was unable to recover from. Stricken by sadness, Greeley returned to the New York Tribune to continue his work as the lead editor. When he discovered that his colleagues at the Tribune were usurping him from his position, which only worsened his depression so badly that he eventually was confined to a sanatorium. Allegedly, Whitelaw Reid, one of the many usurpers at the New York Tribune, visited Greeley at the sanatorium, only for the former editor to respond with, "You son of a bitch. You stole my newspaper." When Election Day came in 1872, President Grant easily won re-election, but by the time the votes were being counted, Horace Greeley had passed away on November 29, little over a month after his wife had died, making this election the only time in which one of the major candidates died before the electoral process could be finished. It's unclear to this day what led to Horace Greeley's death, with some alleging that he died of a broken heart following the news of his wife's death, or perhaps it's due to him being screwed out of his newspaper empire. Others believe it was the drugs he received from the people in the sanatorium that ultimately led to his death. But nothing conclusive has ever been made, and his death remains unsolved. Interestingly enough, President Grant attended Greeley's funeral at Greenwood Cemetery, showing that despite all the issues they had in the previous election, Grant still decided to honor his fallen foe with respect at his final resting place.